Hi, I'm Dikshita. Well, I've been procrastinating so much to make this video, but I think I have to do this now. So, last year I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and I got an optic neuritis attack. And I searched for a lot of videos which can help me for people who are dealing with it, and this is just my way to share for anyone who is experiencing that, you're not alone, and it's far more common than you think. Unfortunately, I am that 5% of the rare case. For for me, it my vision did not come back, my right eye vision. I still have that finger counting 1 meter visibility, and it did not recover for me. So again, if you're one of those people, please reach out to me and we can cry together. But yes, so in order to give you a brief introduction of what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis, and it's an autoimmune disease. In other words, your immune system gets bored in your body and feels like there's nothing to do, so it starts attacking your own nervous system. So, in optic neuritis, is when your autoimmune immune system starts attacking the optic nerve. So, because it attacks the optic nerve, there's nothing really you can do, and you lose vision. So that is what happened for me last year on March 5th. I realized that I have this, I think some white cloth, sheer cloth in front of my eye, part of it, along with the eyeball movement, little bit very damp, but yes, which obviously increased. I had that, and within like 3 days, I went to the doctor. Then within like 3 days, I completely lost my vision. It was I think on the second night I got a lot of flashes in the night. The lights were flashing and floaters were there. After that, I think it all. Then there was a white cloud in front of my eye that I couldn't see, and followed by black eye, complete loss of vision. So on the fourth day, I got my MRI when this loss of vision was actually happening, and I got my first dose of solometrol through intravenous. Basically, that's an intravenous steroid. That's the general case that is process that is followed. And I got like 5 doses of steroids every day. That was suggested to me. Um, I mean, that was prescribed to me, and it says that on your fourth or fifth dose you get a little bit of eye vision back, but it was complete blackout, and I did not. Then I got my Vislon, basically a steroid tablet to taper it off, and again nothing really happened till about 1.5 months. After 1.5 months, I think I was able to see my fingers in the dark. And then all of that process happened for me. I think that works where in a picture thing. Remember those negatives we used to have? I was able to see like that through my right eye, black and white. Then in the dark, then there was balancing happening. I thought that the ground was here, but actually the ground was here. All of that thing happened. Then certain perception of light increased. I was able to see the flame of a candle. But unfortunately, in about 4 months, I was just able to see till 1 meter of a finger counting vision. Wasn't able to read, could not really understand the colors as such. Very dull, they were very dull. Just not able to recognize features more than 1 meter apart, and it got stuck. Meanwhile, in that process, so I got my CSF done. So optic neuritis can happen in 3 cases. Once, it's just an optic neuritis attack. Secondly, it can happen because you have MS, so it's actually a symptom of MS. Thirdly, because NMO, that's another more severe version of a disease. So in order to find that out, doctors do this test called CSF, wherein they take spinal fluid out of your spinal cord. So that actually test has a lot of side effects again. You can't move, and you have to get complete bed rest. You can't even go to the washroom. You have to so I nobody prescribed me that you have to drink a lot of water, but unfortunately you can't really drink 5 to 10 liters of water a day. So that's why get that IV of glucose. So I wasn't really prescribed that, because of which I got a lot of side effects. Spinal headache, I was continuously vomiting, I wasn't able to walk, I was bedridden for 14 days. I couldn't eat anything, and it was probably the most horrible thing. I just couldn't do anything at all. I was just lying on the bed, not eating, and feeling very, very, very sick. Couldn't do anything and continuous headache. So it got fine only when I got IV of glucose. So please talk to your doctor about it if you're experiencing any of this. Secondly, Viceland again, because it's steroids. Steroids have a lot of side effects. So I experienced anxiety attacks. I experienced sleepless nights. I experienced constipation, sweating, weight gain at various places. Really, really bad constipation. And how I dealt with it, I think home remedies was something which really helped me out. Nani ke nuske, my grandmother's old remedies of lemon and I think lemon water also helped me out a lot with these seeds. Yes. Then again, yoga really helped me a lot. Meditation really helped, and Zumba. I started to take those Zumba classes online. My parents really supported me, and that 1.5 hour that I used to get really uplifted my mood. So then I was prescribed, after the Viceland, I was prescribed Tecfedra. This is again what your doctor is going to prescribe you. Unfortunately, MS does not have a cure as of now. Really hoping that we get a cure in future, but so it depends what medication your doctor is going to prescribe you. I've got Tecfedra. Again, it's a heavy dosage, so it will have its side effect. I got the side effects again. The liver levels, the medicine did not really adapt to my body till about 2 months. So I was getting those high and low level of liver issues. I used to get it monitored every 2 weeks. Intense diarrhea, then redness, itching, weird feeling of food. Couldn't eat a lot. So yes, that was there. But I think after 2 to 2.5 months, it adapted to my body, and my levels got fine, and I was able to eat a lot of normal things as well. But yes, take care of that. What you cannot eat, that is there as well. Next is I think yeah, this is one thing I actually want to talk about is hair fall. After 3 months of Tecfedra, I realized I have a lot of hair fall, intense hair fall. I lost almost half of my hair, continuous hair fall, and I realized that this is actually not a side effect which is written. But when I googled, I realized a lot of people experience it, and I talked to my doctor. I got biotin and Syncovit prescribed, and I started to take it. I think it helped, but my hair fall did not reduce. So I started with the home remedies. I put onion, this oil, onion, water, aloe vera, just like took care of my hair. My mom did all those things, and although I think my hair fall only reduced after like 6 months, because it takes that time duration, but I started to see hair growth at least in about 4 to 5 months. So yes, take care of your hair. It's still there for me, but it has reduced, is what I would say. Please take care of that. Talk to your doctor if you want to change her medication. Now coming to how I dealt with it, how I'm still dealing with it. I think for me, the first thing was acceptance. So MS is something which doesn't really have a reason. It's just pure bad luck. It's not genetic. It's not because you would live a certain way. It's really not. Or you eat something else, something that. So you just have to give yourself that acceptance of why. Answer that why. Stop victimizing yourself. So I just gave myself that answer that maybe somebody else was going to experience it, and God really chose me because he knew that I'd be able to deal with this, is what I just told me, and got myself out of it. Even my doctor told me that I have to move on, when I was thinking that I got these nightmares that what if I get an attack on my left eye and I would become blind. So, and because of which I had a lot of emotional breakdowns. So I think you just have to move on. That's what I did. Yoga again really, really helped me. Surya Namaskar just kept those thoughts away. And I think the key is to do normal things. Once you start working, once you start doing whatever you do normally, I think you you feel fine, and you feel okay, that okay, you're absolutely fine. That's the key to make yourself feel normal, be in a normal setup. uh, Remove toxicity from your life is very very important. I surround myself with people I love, with people who care about me, my friends, my family. They you really understand who is there for you. So remove those toxic people from my life. I did that. I removed so many of them from my Instagram and Facebook. I can't even tell you. Stop talking to them completely. um yes, and just find that like music really helped me. I used to listen to those songs, like Fight song by Rachel Platten, like continuously I was listening to it. Rolling in the Deep. I started to play ukulele, and that really helped me. I started to sing. I watched a show called Schitt's Creek, which was a very very positive upliftment show, so again that helped me a lot. Find those things for yourself which give you happiness. Yeah, and just, I think, if you believe that if just believe in something, like I like to pray, so I think that really helps me. So I just like make myself believe that it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine, and it's absolutely okay. Make myself feel normal. So do that. Talk to people who you think can empathize. Like, I am very very fortunate to be with a friend who has gone through this, who is dealing with MS herself. So she is someone I completely pour my heart out to, because I think she can understand. So if you're finding any difficulty, just reach out to us, and we can talk to you and get through this. We can get through this together, and there are a lot of MS societies, so for sure. um, the reason why I'm making this video is because there's a lot of unawareness. I, being from an educated family, I also wasn't aware. So my first symptom actually was numbness and pins and needles, and but it pins and needles through my entire body for probably a week, and I wasn't even able to feel hot water. So, but it got fine automatically after just like taking vitamin B12 and D3. So these are actually the symptoms of MS. So if I'm just gonna drop a link of symptoms of MS, so if any one of you think that you have even the slightest of them, please visit your neurologist. You don't know, you don't want to miss out on, because later on it gets bad and you need to get it treated as soon as you can. So I would say, and unfortunately, this is something that affects maximum women of our age, like 20 to 30. The first symptom occurs. So yes, that is very very prevalent. It's actually very common outside India, and I'm sure it's happening to a lot of us in India as well, but we are just not aware. So if anybody has a friend who is going through something, please share this and please reach out to them. This is actually very very important. Um Another thing that I'm really really grateful to be in a firm who have absolutely supported me. So I work in Deloitte, and the leadership, Rohit and Madhu, if you are seeing this, or just thank you so much for dropping those emails to me. It really helped me and my family to know that your company is there for you, and just made me feel very very blessed. Thank you so much. I'm absolutely grateful to you. um, yeah, and yes, I think just be normal, feel normal. Another question that I googled a lot is if you can drink alcohol. My doctor said that it's okay to have a glass of wine once a while, so you can drink occasionally, in case of my medication. So talk to your doctor about it. Yes, and well, share this as much as you can. You don't know how common this can get, and have that empathetic feeling towards one another, and just spread love. Thank you so much. Thank you.